Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another review, and today we have a review here of the WearPai Bluetooth fitness tracker. So here's a closer look at the box here. The box doesn't really tell you what brand this is, but this is indeed the WearPai fitness tracker. So this is meant for any people here who are very active and need to keep track of the steps, among other stuff like heart pressure, blood pressure, heart rate, and you have time on there. There's no, I don't believe this is using Android, but you do have a lot of cool stuff in here. You have a call reminder, you have a message reminder, oximetry, don't know what that means, and fatigue measurement. So, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff on here, and I'm very excited here. So this is the WearPai Tracker Watch WP102, if that means anything to you, but it probably doesn't. So let's open this thing up now. Packaging is very simple, very simple. So you have three things that come in the box here. You have your user manual here. This is going to tell you how to use the item. I mean, this is a pretty simple item. I don't see much of a need for this, but obviously companies have to include that information here. So you have an interesting device here. This is this a blood pressure taker? Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna untangle this thing here because I'm not exactly sure what this thing is. So the cable is now untangled here, and this is a USB cable. You're gonna have to plug that in somewhere. Let me see if you can plug it in on a device. Let's see here. I do not see a USB port on the device. I could be wrong about that, but we'll check later. So I'm not exactly sure what this thing does here. I don't see a spot to put your finger. So maybe this is more of a clip. Maybe this is a clip you would put on your pocket. So I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'll come back to it later on. But here's the actual device here. This is the red color. It comes in black, blue, green, orange, purple, and red. This is the red variant here. It's less than 30 bucks on Amazon. It's a pretty fair price here. So here's the screen here. I'm going to turn this on in a second here. So you have some electronic stuff back here. So you see the these three points right here. So you're gonna have to plug this thing into there. I'm guessing you plug this thing into here. I'll worry about this later on. But so yeah, you can move the size of it by doing this here. It's also very easy to pull out here and adjust your size because you just do that, and you can just pull it out like that. And as you can see, it's actually very easy to put this thing on. So I'm gonna put this thing on now. We're gonna continue the review. So yeah, doing this by yourself is not always the easiest thing to do. Sometimes it's good to memorize how many buttons you've used, then take it off, then do that without having the thing on your arm. But I was able to do this while I was on, so that's actually good news. I was able to get this thing to work while I was on my hand. So how do I turn this thing on? That's the next question I'm going to have to ask myself. It doesn't appear to be a touchscreen here. So there must be a way to turn this thing on here. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Give me 1 moment, okay? So guys, do you see that? Do you see the power indicator? Oh, actually, does it go away? Try that again. You see that power indicator here? That indicates that the product may have been dead on arrival, which means that I'm going to have to charge this thing for a bit here. So, plugging it into the charger is quite easy. You just got to lift it up like that. You match the 3 holes right here. And once you have it in the 3 holes, you just click down like that. And as you can see here, it closes it like that. So it's actually quite simple process there. So yeah, I'm going to give this thing a second to charge as it doesn't appear to be ready to use yet, which is fine by me. So give me 1 moment and we're going to charge this thing a bit, okay? So guys, we do finally have liftoff here. Here's one option you have here. I'm not exactly sure what the 0 stands for. So it tells you 0 km. That must have been my distance. So now it's measuring a heart pulse there. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to put my finger. I think I'm supposed to put it over here. So I put my finger on the back here, and it's apparently it's apparently hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to navigate the UI here. It could have been a little bit easier for me to understand, but it's a little bit complicated here, to be honest. So I have my finger on here, but it doesn't appear to be doing anything. It's doing this now. I don't know exactly what the EEIG is, but it's going to be measuring the EEIG now. Not exactly sure how it works here. There is an app here. There's an app they want you to connect to your phone here. So maybe doing that is going to help me make this product work. Maybe that's the issue, maybe? Yeah, so let's get the app first. Let me go download the app, okay? I'm on the app here, guys, and it wants me to link the bracelet to the app here, so I'm doing that now. It's gonna now search for the bracelet. This is gonna help me. Wow, I found it really quickly there. So let me click on that. So now I ask you all this information, a variety of different information here. It's asking you what type of bracelet this is. Yeah, so health goals. So I have to tell what type of third-party ISIS. Give me one moment here. I'm just trying to configure the item here. So now it's going to tell you this. I said sure. Allow. So I did that. This is your readings. Give me a phone call, guys. Give me a sec. So we're back here, guys. I've configured the app here. It has a variety of different statistics, as you can see here. All this information is indeed available, and it's kind of scary how much they know about you. It is kind of scary, but yeah. So you can do. We're gonna check something. I'm gonna check out one of the modes here. This is the blood oxygen level here. So you kind of put this thing on your wrist here like this, and it's gonna somehow know this information. It's interesting how the concept works. I do wonder what it's gonna say about me. So let's see here. I'm gonna skip this part, right? So I just conducted the first test, and I got a very, very nice score of 97% blood oxygen level. I don't know exactly what the healthy range is on that, but it's good to have an application here that can tell me about this stuff. So I do want to check blood pressure. Blood pressure actually is something that runs in my family, so I do want to make sure I'm doing well on that. So single reading. So you're gonna put this thing in the same spot. You're supposed to wrap it around the arm, but you don't really have to. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this. But just in case, guys, I'm gonna actually to make sure that, because this is actually one statistic I do care about. I'm gonna actually close it up here because I do want to ensure this is accurate, as this is something I actually do have to watch out. Not when I'm young, but parents are older now and they have to worry about that. So let's just make sure. Let's just make sure I'm doing good on that. So I'm gonna click I know here, and it's gonna start reading my blood pressure. This is stuff that I check on a regular basis. It's fine. It's perfect. But it's good to have. It's pretty cool to have a little device here that's seamless. Obviously, guys, stuff like this, you must take this stuff with a grain of salt, as it's not official. So I don't know exactly what how I get the information for these numbers here, but to be honest with you, it's not something you can take as scientific fact here. That's why you have a doctor who will do that for you. But you can look at this information here, and you can be like, okay, it'll give me a healthier range of what exactly I'm at. But never take it to be exactly what the truth is. Take it to be somewhat of the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's been the blood pressure now. I'm going to see exactly what the results are. It probably takes a minute, and I'm on the Amazon list now. I'm going to make sure there's no any scientific accuracy here. I'm going to make sure it doesn't mention any qualifications here, but I don't believe it is. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't really see anything that's going to suggest, oh, this is verifiable information here. So got my readings here. I'm gonna look up my number here. It's 122/81 here. 122/81. Blood pressure. I'm going to see exactly what type of range that is. Let's see here. So yeah, blood pressure appears to be normal based on what Google was saying. Here's the actual rating here. So yeah, overall, guys, this is actually a pretty cool concept here. It could be a little bit easier to set up here. This thing is practically unusable without the app, which is kind of annoying. You kind of need the app. All this thing's absolutely useless. But I can see this coming in handy. Maybe you don't have a doctor's appointment until next week. Maybe you want to make sure your blood pressure is good. So yeah, you can use this thing to help you out. But never take this thing to be scientific proof. But overall, it's a solid product, and it could help you out one day. And maybe it has already. I don't know. So overall, guys, thank you so much for the company for sending me this product for review. So yeah, if you want to buy this thing, I have a link down below to a link for it. Alright, so really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you, and bye.